First, we will decide where we want the eye to go. Pass the needle from the bottom of the head and out the side of the eye. Make sure to leave a little tail to tie later. For this toy, I'm going to work over about 3 to 4 stitches or rows. Pass the needle back through the opposite side of the eye and about 1 row below, halfway between that line. From here, we're going to tack down that eye in about 3 different places. This will help shape the eye. We're just tacking that yarn down, giving it the curvature we want. Make sure to pull that yarn tight with every pass. Once the eyelid is tacked down and you're satisfied with the shape of the eye, we will add some definition to the eye by starting at one end of the eye and wrapping your yarn around once every stitch or so. This just outlines the eyelid and makes it a little bit more bold. If you skip that step, the yarn can sometimes get lost in the fuzziness of the blanket yarn. And our girl North the Narwhal here really wants some dramatic eyes. You can see the shape of the eye has really softened from the original shape we gave it. So don't worry if the pointed shape of the eye looks a little bit harsh at first. Next, I'm going to add 2 eyelashes to the back of the eye. You can, of course, skip this step if you're going for a more masculine or gender neutral look. I like to go over each lash twice as well to give it a little bit more definition. The video is about to cut here because I didn't like the placement of my second eyelash, so I just took it out and started over with the second one. Which actually brings up a good point because I've been embroidering eyes on stuffed animals for quite a while now, and I still have to take them out pretty frequently to fix mistakes. So if you're not happy with the initial look, just take it out and start over. This eye is about done. When it's finished, we will take that thread tail, guide it back through the bottom of the head, making sure that we come out the same stitch that we originally started in. We will tie the 2 ends in a knot and poke those yarn tails back into the body. If you're not comfortable using scissors, I also like to use a crochet hook and just pull the threads through from a different stitch. So that was the tutorial for the sleepy eye. You can give your toy a completely different look with a happy eye. All you have to do is change the direction where you tack down the original yarn eyelid. Here is a sped up version of the happy eye. It's literally the same steps. We're just directing the eyelid towards the top of the head instead of downward. Whenever you make a second eye, you really want to make sure that you check that first eye to confirm that you're placing the second one in the same spot as the first and that you have the same curvature and overall appearance of the first eye. Thank you for watching.